What's going on, everyone? Anon TCG here. I want to spend some time. This is a little bit of a new concept, but I want to walk through what I see in the market and where, in my opinion, some of the deals are. So we're going to walk through some sealed and end with a handful of singles. But first place, Shrouded Fable, Pokemon Center ETBs. Now there's over 20,000 of these for sale, but at some point there won't be. So, in my view, the fact that this is something that could be accumulated is of interest. We've just seen with prismatic evolutions, uh, the entire population blew out 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever. The same with surging sparks on release day. But this one's here for the taking, and in my opinion, Pokemon Center does offer promos every now and then, free with orders over $20. No different than what you see here with the shipping over $20. Um, when there's another promo, and I'm sure there's going to be one sometime in the near future, what I plan to do is, I'll buy a case of these every so often just to get the promo. And what the promo does is, the last promo was the Quaxley and Terapagos. They're worth $10-15 each combined for the set. But there's a Squirtle promo over the summer that's selling for like $120, $125. So, you get lucky on the promo, all of a sudden your cost basis on the product goes way down. So that's how I would approach this. I think it's interesting. Moving on to the next one, Vivid Voltage. We've talked at length about this. There's almost under 7,000 boxes left. And what's interesting here is they're only limiting this to 4 cases per person. So, if you're interested in the Chukachu, now's probably the last chance you're going to get this at MSRP. It's going to push up to $200 a box. And if you guys recall, when this box came out initially, it was at $200 a box. So it's going to go back there. And yes, there's a lot of this out there. This set's okay, not great. But again, it's probably worth the pickup. I don't have any of these, so I may pick up a couple of cases here at some point. So moving on, Pokemon Center ETBs. So I've mentioned in my PC ETB videos, the Surging Sparks ETBs, they're never going to be more on the market than there are today. They've shipped a month ago, 6 weeks ago, and I've watched the volume go from 250 to 106. And you can see, some of the volume here. And, I think if these are probably $200, potentially $250, you have the Magneton promo that's selling for $60 in here. And you have a set that, the boxes are $250 right now. In a year, they're probably $300-400, barring some crazy reprint. So if you want them, get them while they're $150. There's a ton of room to run. And quite honestly, there's a lot of them here at $150. So, this is interesting. Twilight Masquerade, I can't pound the table enough on this. This is another one. We just had a massive sale on Pokemon Center where 20,000 came to market and sold. There's 174 available here. It's literally, there's never going to be more. And yeah, the Tealmask Ogrepon is kind of a shitty promo. But the booster boxes are sold out from Pokemon Center. They're approaching $200 a box. They're sure they're going to hit there. At some point, there may be some semblance of a reprint at some point. But again, come May, this set's going to be a year old. So, you're getting to the point where you might see one reprint with everything going on, and quite honestly, more profitable products for them to print. But, we're sitting at $85, $86 here. Buy them while you can. There's a ton of boxes under $100. And quite honestly, this is probably $150 ETB in relative value. So, all right, let's move to loose packs. Crown Zenith. So moving to the packs, and by the way, the booster bundles still go for sale every now and then. I think I saw them on Amazon, but they do go up for sale on Target. If you go in the app and you search for this, click on shipping, and then out of stock, you can select this and you can set your notification where it'll ping your phone when these come up for sale. I've done it a couple times. It's great. You can only order 3 at a time, but it is MSRP, so you're only paying $28 plus tax. You have the Target card, you get 5% off. So you're paying under $5 a pack for these. That's really the only way to go. The Sea and Sky collections, they're coming to an end. And quite honestly, this set it's at the end of its life. In April it rotates out, which means it's not going to be reprinted anymore. And you can see the packs here. These are at all-time highs from a pack perspective, or damn close to it. You're $5 a pack. These are selling on rip and ships for $7-8 right now. If you can get this in quantity, get them. I would. There's not a whole heck of a lot you can do after these are gone. And quite honestly, packs are, they're the cheapest way to get it because there's such an imbalance. And again, it's tightening. The arbitrage between the sealed product and these packs are tightening now that a lot of this stuff is just getting shredded on the rip and ships. But if you want to buy it now, because these packs, next month at this time, they're going to be pushing $7.50, $8. Moving to Sword and Shield, and this is in no particular order. These are kind of the hot sets. You have Silver Tempest. The boxes are $2.50, but the booster packs, and these are big. There's still some of these available at distro, but I mean, you're $4.77, plus shipping, free shipping on orders over $5. So you buy a 2-pack, you're still at $5 per. So I mean, you're $180 equivalent on a $250 box. Those boxes are going to be $350, potentially $400 by year end. So buy the packs if you have a chance to. The bundles, if they're reasonable. Let's see where the bundles are. Another great option. You're for $40 for 6. So you're a little bit higher than market. The sleeve, this is actually cheap. There's probably big shipping on this. Yeah, $5.50. So you're better off there. And then very quickly, and I am a little bit out of order here, but I'm going to touch on the Lugia. This is going to be a $500 card. I don't give a shit what anybody says. It's going to be a $500 card. This guy is offline. I click on this every time, hoping to get lucky. But lucky, I mean, 225, 230, 245. These cards, there's a good amount, but they are selling. You look at the last month, you have 58 currently available and 100 of them sold. So the volume of this just keeps eroding down. Today alone you had 3 sell, 7 the day before, or not 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're selling. So brings me to Lost Origin. Lost Origin ETB, another item that is available on Target. So the same way I mentioned on the booster bundles for Crown Zenith, set your app. You can buy 3 at a time, and then you can just keep cycling your order. It's $40, and the 5% off from the card. It's a great deal. These boxes are they're pushing $400. And Lost Origin packs, these things moved up real fast. You look here, they were sitting $5. You're up $2.25, $2.50 quickly, but there's still a decent amount here. I mean, these are probably $10 packs, so it kind of is what it is. But there's a little bit of value here. I think if we go back, the Building Battle boxes, I think they have 4 packs in. Bundles, not great value. We actually did a buyout in the Discord. We bought bundle cases. The bundles were $40 each. I think we bought the cases from Hills, and we bought them out. But we saw them and it was good value. Yeah, so here you're at 4 packs for $30. Not great value. 6 for $54. Again, great value. It's kind of tough. But the main play here is the ETBs as they're selling on Target. Moving to Fusion Strike, these packs were much cheaper. You're still $8.75, $9, $10 a pop. The play here is probably gone at this point. A little bit too much hype on Fusion Strike. Quite honestly, I like Lost Origin better, and I think there's some better value in some of the other sets. Like Silver Tempest, and then moving to Chilling Reign. These boxes are pushing $350, $370, $380. But if we look at the packs, I mean, the packs you can still get the packs for $6, 6.5, 7. Um, Good play here on the packs. Let's look at the bundles. Build and battle box, whatever, not great. And quite honestly, this may be before they had bundles out, so it's probably a non-starter. But the ETBs, I'm not a big fan. They're so freaking bulky. The loose packs are probably the way to go. The build and battle boxes, 4 packs for $30. I mean, these boxes are $350, $360. If you want packs, buy the packs. Not a big deal. Not a whole lot of opportunity others, but moving to 2 cards, and these are interesting. So this is the Maridon and the Maridon. This is Pokemon that are stamped ETB. Some people love them, some people hate them, but there's only 42,500 of these available that were printed, and the fact that these are $50 per, and the ETBs are somewhere around 150 to 175 for each, but there's a lot of these at $50, and I don't understand why they're at $50. Because quite honestly, whether it's you like the card or not, they're pretty damn rare, especially as far as Pokemon cards go. I'd be interested in picking. I mean, I have picked a couple up, but it's an interesting play, and I normally don't do singles. But there's so few of these. They've been out for a while now. It's probably worthwhile of picking them up and seeing what happens. I mean, these cards could be $200 in the next year, and quite honestly, I haven't looked to see what the PSA 10s are, but it's just interesting and food for thought. So, all right, guys, subscribe to the channel. We need to get our sub count up a little bit here. Like the video and join the Discord. Let me know if you like this format. If you don't like the format, you're probably going to get it anyway because, I think there's some value out here. So, all right, guys, have a good night.